Hello everybody, Grunt is here, back on our recording. In today's recording, we are gonna continue the discussion of the companion guide of which companions you're supposed to use and how I would say I'm gonna recommend for you. So today is gonna be the Musketeer version of that, since we just discussed the Witch Doctor version couple months back, so I just want to continue to catch up and get this guide starting again because I kind of ended off on the Witch Doctor. So let's get right into it. I'm in the Morphin Town. I haven't played Pirate in a little bit, so give me a second. Alright, so hold up, I just want to clear everything, ignore all this crap. Alright, let's really start it. Alright, perfect setting. Even though this isn't really a Musketeer setting, I would say. I mean, this is more of a Polaris setting, but anyways.
Yes?
So, how we're gonna start it off is, okay, you're a beginner. You're just starting the game. Your first character is Wing Chun. I'm not really gonna discuss much about him, but I can give you the talents and stuff. This is his full build once you max him. I mean, I think you start off with just epic or whatever the regular strike is.
Oh, no.
Epic strike.
Yes, Captain.
So pretty much that's the first his first promotion, or his just normal promotion before he gets his first promotion. He starts off with Riposte. Obviously, that's his main talent. Blade 2, Relent 2, Riposte. That's the build that you should have him and have Witch Hunter or Repository. Doesn't matter. Obviously, you get Dodge, Rough 4, Accurate 4, Tough 4 with a Spirit. Overall, he's gonna be your main hit guy for a little while. I'm gonna say you don't really need to worry about using him that much, but for the first couple levels, from 1 to 10, 1 to 20, I think you should use him because for one, he's a melee hit, and with a Musketeer, you're a range. So if you want a melee hit or someone to take the damage, I think Wing Chun would be your best bet because Privateer, for one, is a tanky class. And to begin with, having Wing Chun as the tank is pretty well for the most part because, for one, once he gets all the enemies grabbed onto him, you guys could just destroy with your bombs and stuff and whatever talents you have for Musketeer. Musketeer's overall a really good class, and suggesting that having Wing Chun as your start 2 for melee would be your best bet. That's pretty much discussion of Wing Chun. We're gonna get into Bonnie Ann. Bonnie Ann is probably one of the best companions itself out of the universe, for the universe of every class. Even Buccaneer, I know that's a questionable say, but Musketeer could be a good range, especially Buccaneer is always a melee. But anyways, we're not going to discuss that because that's a completely different guide. So Bonnie Ann, she gets Stock Assault, which that's her final promo. So what happens is her start promo gives her just a double tap. It's a really good talent, especially once you get to her second promo, or her first promo. I mean, I'm saying it wrong. Her first promo gives her 2 epics, which gives you the burst 2, and that would be the start of the good chain. Especially when you're hitting things, it's pretty much a Relentless, but for Musketeers. Rough 4, agility 4, accurate 4, tough 4, and 1 dodge would be your talents. This would be your main way of building her once you max her. What I suggest is probably you get burst 2, then you get 1 overwatch, then a double tap again, and then you get another overwatch, and then you get another overwatch as you go, and then you get quick draw last. That would probably be your go-to. She's one of your best, and you're just gonna, no matter what, use her, especially for Musketeer, because a Musketeer is agility based, and she's agility based, which just buffs her even more to make her more powerful and more strong to hit certain things, or like certain mobs, I should say. She's overall a really great companion. She's good for Swashbuckler. Even Witch Doctor and Privateer, I can give her that. She's good for like all the classes. I mean, Buccaneer, not really that much, but she can help for Buccaneer. But I'm not really going to discuss the other classes of why she's good. But this is your go-to companion, and it's an early companion, so the main 2 you're going to probably be using is Wing Chun and Bonnie Ann. Next, we are going to go into Chantel.
Yes.
By far the best Musketeer companion out of all of them. It would be Bonnie Ann and Chantel, but Chantel's #1, Bonnie Ann's #2. She has really good talents, really good stats, rough forward. You do the same build as Bonnie Ann because this is the way to go when you're doing Musketeer. I suggest going from tough, then rough, and then do agility and accuracy, or whatever way you want to go for the talents. But anyway, she starts off with her first promo is Sniper Shot, but she also has I can't think of the spear right now. Hold on. She starts off with Wind Spirit with a sniper. She's really a really good companion. Her sniper's so overpowered because she could just snipe anywhere she wants. Like, she go from like the one corner of the board and the other guy's in the other corner, and she could snipe from there and see the opponent. I think she starts off with Overwatch, if I'm not mistaken. Overwatch is her main start. Her first promo's a little later, like 15 to 18, I forget. I think it's like a 16 or 17 level promo. She then gets like two or three talents. I suggest getting Burst Wire and then 1 double taps, and then you have Overwatch 1, double tap 1, Burst 2, and then it just keeps going. She gets only 2 promos, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Sniper Shot, you get another Sniper Shot, and then Cloud Spirit goes up at her final promo, but I think she gets Super Strike and that 1 Sniper Shot for her first promo, and her next would be these 2. She's a great companion. I suggest always using her. She is a good companion, not only for how good she is, but for the buff, because you can go in pretty much Sky Spirit, and then she can
Yes.
Cloud Spirit, and then it just buffs completely of the thing. I apologize for not knowing like what they're called, like what the talents and stuff are. I just haven't played in a while, but anyways, let's get right back into it. Great companion. You should use her. She's gonna be your top 3. I mean, you're not really gonna use the Wing Chun as your first mate. It would be Chantel, Bonnie, and
At your command.
then Wing Chun, but
I'm here.
I just wanted to show Wing Chun because he's like further in my deck. You're not really gonna use him after like 20 to 25. Like he's gonna be gone. I mean, if you still want a melee, you could use him all the way up until like 35, 36 before Mushu. Because I'll be discussing El Toro, and obviously he's way better than Wing Chun, but let's discuss that in a little bit. Next companion, Louis Libisk. Alright. He's okay. If you don't have crowns, if you don't play pay to win, this is going to be your third mate or one of your other companions that are going to be using. Overwatch 3, Quick Draw 2, Double Tap 2. Good. I think he starts off with Overwatch. I don't really like him that much. Obviously some talents. He gets bombs, which is pretty good. He starts off with like Epic Strike and the wooden trap. I think it's wooden trap. I don't even know. Whatever, but he starts off with that. He gets like 3 promos. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 promos and or is it 3? I can't remember. I think he only gets 2 or 3. I forget. Anyways, he is a alright companion. He's good for bombs, but with that comes Old Scratch, but we'll discuss that next. Overall, okay, I think he's obviously way better than Wing Chun, because I kind of like beefed on Wing Chun. Wing Chun is good for, let's say, other classes. I think all the first mates, like all your first companions, aren't even that good. Like, they aren't even the right class for like anyone. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just unfortunate, but that's how they did it for the start. They didn't do like your specific class, which it is completely understandable because that would probably be your main guy. But overall, he's alright. I don't know what else to discuss about other than, yeah, he's just a crab. Crab getting in the air. He's just good with the bombs. Next, Old Scratch, probably one of the best universal companions besides Buccaneer. Buccaneer's like the only one that really doesn't need Spooky. Spooky isn't really important to them. The ability you're going to have is Spirited 4, Spooky 4, Rough 4, Tough 4, with 1 accuracy. Talents, yeah, I think you start with 1 improved Mojo Blast, and you get 1 of the Mojo Flows with a Jobaroo's, I think, and you get a skeleton, but it's not the skeleton, it's the pirate skeleton. Early game, he's alright. You gotta wait until like his first promo is when he skyrockets. Really great companion for Musketeer because Musketeer has bombs, and since I didn't really show you, that's spell power based. These bombs are based off of spell power, so the more spell power he chains, the more damage your bombs do, which can deal a lot of damage to mobs and make fights much easier, I'd say. That's why Louis LeBisque is good with that, especially since if you don't want to use Bonnie Ann, which I disagree on, always use Bonnie Ann in my opinion, but if you want to do like more bomb damage, I think Louis LeBisque would be your guy. Overall, great companion. Yeah, pretty much best Witch Doctor companion ever, and so good with buffs. What a great companion. Hugo. So this is a bundle companion. I made a video a couple months ago about it. He's great for just your average Overwatch 5, which Overwatch 5 is when someone rushes towards you and Overwatch activates, which Overwatch is when an enemy moves in range of a person, or like, just for example, like you have Bonnie and right next to you, and the mob is walking towards you. Bonnie and activates Overwatch, which shoots at them, which deals a little bit of damage. Overwatch 5 does, what that does is it shoots at someone, but it pushes them back, which makes Hugo a much better companion, especially with the barricade. The barricade can protect your crew from like big battles or whatever. Overall, good companion. I give him like a solid, probably better than LeBisque in my opinion. I would definitely use him over Libisk. He is just used for situations, certain situations. It goes with Libisk, it goes with any companion. He's in a certain situation that when you use him. I wouldn't use him in like dumb fights, but like certain specific important fights, he's your go-to guy because of Overwatch 5, because it can push back, and that he has so much epics. He even has double tap too, so like if you epic strike or like get a critical hit, he activates his double tap too, which tends to crit as well for the most part. Overall, great companion. I would buy him if you really want to spend money, just for your Musketeer. Next would be El Toro. El Toro, Repulse 2, Blade 2, Relent 2. My favorite swashbuckler companion. I love El Toro. I legit have like an El Toro plushie. I don't know where he went. It's probably in my closet. I have a Ninja Pig and El Toro plushie. Anyways, getting a little off topic. Build you got is Rough 4, Accuracy 4, Dodge 4. Sorry about that, guys. My game DC'd because I didn't move, so I'm gonna start moving around a little bit. Don't mind me. So El Toro, I discussed the talents, and he has 1 agility. He starts off with the first tier of accuracy, which is just like 10%, 10 or 15. I forget what it was called. It was something similar to this. Riposte, he starts off with. Riposte, Blade 2, Relent 2. Good thing about El Toro is he gets his promo like pretty early in the game, so it's not going to be a problem for you. Overall, great companion. He's going to be your melee guy. Yes. Since Wing Chun is not better than him, in my opinion. He may have more talents, but El Toro is a hitter. He hits pretty hard, and he's a swashbuckler, and swashbucklers deal a lot more damage. And he's agility based, so which deals even more damage. Overall, great companion. Good for certain situations. He's your melee 2 guy. He like will bring all the mobs to him, so then you can deal the certain damage you want to deal. Overall, great companion. I love him. I think we're just gonna finalize it with Gracie. I mean, I'm not really gonna discuss him. It's just other crown companions. You don't really need to worry about him. I'm just saying your go-to. Gracie Conrad, probably your best privateer. The reason I say that is, though she doesn't really do a lot of damage, her mine is beyond overpowered. It's spooky based, also same with bombs. The more chain from Old Scratch, the more damage it will deal. And it has a golem that can be like level 300 or something like that. It's something nuts. She has Hold the Line, Vengeance 2, Blade 2, that would be your chain. She gets Spirit 4, Tough 4, Accuracy 4, Rough 4, Spirit 4. Spirit is like the main thing for Privateer Will. Yep, overall, really great companion, really situational, like, examples of it would be Kane, Moo Manchu, like, the big fights. She's a really good companion for the big fights, and also she can be used for also, like, just regular mob fights. I suggest just using her for, like, big fights and stuff. She's a really great companion, overall. Yeah. Pretty much, that really sums up the companion guide for Musketeer. I don't know what else to discuss other than that is pretty much set and said of the Musketeer companion guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope you guys learned something new about the game and about the companions of which ones you should use. I hope you guys have a good rest of the evening, and happy 4th of July. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.